United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea. Article 160. Powers and functions. 1. The Assembly, as the sole organ of the authority consisting of all the members, shall be considered the supreme organ of the authority, to which the other principal organs shall be accountable as specifically provided for in this convention. The Assembly shall have the power to establish general policies in conformity with the relevant provisions of this convention on any question or matter within the competence of the authority. 2. In addition, the powers and functions of the Assembly shall be a. To elect the members of the Council in accordance with Article 161. b. To elect the Secretary-General from among the candidates proposed by the Council. c. To elect, upon the recommendation of the Council, the members of the Governing Board of the Enterprise and the Director-General of the Enterprise. d. To establish such subsidiary organs as it finds necessary for the exercise of its functions in accordance with this part. In the composition of these subsidiary organs, due account shall be taken of the principle of equitable geographical distribution, and of special interests, and the need for members qualified and competent in the relevant technical questions dealt with by such organs. e. To assess the contributions of members to the administrative budget of the authority in accordance with an agreed scale of assessment based upon the scale used for the regular budget of the United Nations, until the authority shall have sufficient income from other sources to meet its administrative expenses. F1. To consider and approve, upon the recommendation of the Council, the rules, regulations and procedures on the equitable sharing of financial and other economic benefits derived from activities in the area and the payments and contributions made pursuant to Article 82, taking into particular consideration the interests and needs of developing states and peoples who have not attained full independence or other self-governing status. If the Assembly does not approve the recommendations of the Council, the Assembly shall return them to the Council for reconsideration in the light of the views expressed by the Assembly. 2. To consider and approve the rules, regulations and procedures of the authority, and any amendments thereto, provisionally adopted by the Council pursuant to Article 162, paragraph 202. These rules, regulations and procedures shall relate to prospecting, exploration and exploitation in the area, the financial management and internal administration of the authority, and upon the recommendation of the Governing Board of the Enterprise, to the transfer of funds from the enterprise to the authority. g. To decide upon the equitable sharing of financial and other economic benefits derived from activities in the area, consistent with this convention and the rules, regulations and procedures of the authority. h. To consider and approve the proposed annual budget of the authority submitted by the Council. I. To examine periodic reports from the Council and from the Enterprise and special reports requested from the Council or any other organ of the authority. j. To initiate studies and make recommendations for the purpose of promoting international cooperation concerning activities in the area, and encouraging the progressive development of international law relating thereto, and its codification. k. To consider problems of a general nature in connection with activities in the area arising in particular for developing states, as well as those problems for states in connection with activities in the area that are due to their geographical location, particularly for landlocked and geographically disadvantaged states. L. To establish, upon the recommendation of the Council, on the basis of advice from the Economic Planning Commission, a system of compensation, or other measures of economic adjustment assistance as provided in Article 151, paragraph 10. M. To suspend the exercise of rights and privileges of membership pursuant to Article 185. N. To discuss any question or matter within the competence of the authority, and to decide as to which organ of the authority shall deal with any such question, or matter not specifically entrusted to a particular organ, consistent with the distribution of powers and functions among the organs of the authority.